Let's take a closer look at the Transcend brushes. This is a set of 10. There are 3 flat brushes of 3 different sizes. There are 4 brushes that are round, and then there are these 3 that are specialty brushes. And I want to just show you the different ones. Round brushes are going to be your standard brushes. You can pretty much pick these up anywhere, but it's really great because they have a 16, a size 12, a size 8, and then this size 0. So all the different sizes that you're going to want to use, which is really nice to have. 3 flat brushes. There's a size 18, a ½ inch, and also this water on your paper all at once. And then these 3 specialty brushes. This is a cat's tongue, which is really fun for making some flower petals or leaf petals. You have a dagger brush, which I really enjoy using. And this one is called a round brush, but I would call it a script brush or a rigger brush. This is the brush that everyone was asking me about what I was using. It's really great because it's long and really, really flexible. When you get it wet, you can really make some really nice thin lines for making stems and other details. Definitely, this is a must-have. If you don't have one of these brushes, you need to get that. What I love about this set from Transcend is that you get all of these brushes for like under $20, and it's probably closer to $18. You can sometimes get it on sale, and sometimes there's even a coupon. So this is a great set. If you're a beginner, you can use this for watercolor, you can use this for acrylic. There's, no reason that you couldn't use it for any of the different paints. Really a great set with all the different options. I have hunted all over for a set that gives you all these different style brushes, and they're very hard to find. And so when I found this, I knew this was something I needed to show you. So stick around with me and I will show you how they get used. I was playing around with some watercolor in my little, this is my scrapbook that I like to keep practices in, and I've decided to make these 2 different flowers, so I thought I would show you how to do those. For this painting of these flowers, I think what I'm going to use is this script brush for like doing the stems and all this little detail work, and probably adding in the centers. And then I will use this round brush, which is a size 8, for doing some of the petals in here. And then I will probably move over to this dagger brush for doing these leaves down on the bottom. And now I'm going to kind of make a circle to make that one show that it's like a bud that's opening. And as I work my way down the stem, I'm just going to make these a little bit bigger, wet my brush down, get some more pigment on, a little bit more paint, and getting it bigger and bigger. Sometimes they connect, sometimes they don't. Kind of directing that center so that I have show the center facing different directions at different times. Here I'm going to try to make it go up, which means that I'm going to make the bottom have a little bit bolder, a little bit deeper, and then just a little smaller. So now it looks like it's going up, where this one looks like it's going down. A little bit more water and paint. Now this one maybe is just a little bit more undescribed. And same with this one. Maybe this just kind of backwards. While this is still wet, I'm just going to dab it in here to the center and let that bleed into the red that I've already painted. Just a little bit. That's why I'm using this script brush, because it's not going to hold a ton of paint and water, so I'm not going to be getting any weird blooms. This one I'm going to skip because I'm kind of making it look like it's going down. And here I'm going to put a little bit in there. And here. I'll come back to and fix that one that bled a little bit too much. I'll probably make it so that the stem is down here. So you see how this one really bled out all over? I'm going to come back over here with my 12. This is currently dry, and I'm just going to pick up some of that purple that just bled out a little bit too far. Dipping my brush into the green at the top. They are nice, it's fine, and it kind of comes over and does a little curve at the top with a little, like maybe that's a bud that's about ready to start. Add a couple extra buds, a little line, a little bud, thread, little line. Very, very fine. Because this is such a tiny, delicate brush, you can really do that. Now, as you go down the stem, it's going to be getting fatter. That stem is going to get fatter and fatter. Again, this is bleeding. It's okay. I'm going to come back up and fix it. Probably could have waited for it to dry a little bit more. I don't personally mind if that's what happens. If that bothers you, then you will want to do it differently and wait until it has dried more. Coming in with an almost dry brush, I'm just going to clean it up a little bit. You use that, I'm going to fill it up, fill my paintbrush up with green paint and water. It's nice and full. I'm going to put my tip of my brush down on the stem and lay it down and wiggle it and draw it back up. And it's created a nice little leaf. So after this is dry, we're going to move on and do this one next to it. So join me tomorrow to see this flower getting made.